Okay, it's like mixed.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like half and half.
50-50, I guess.
Now they want to talk.
Oh, damn.
We got Waffle with a 1.5. We've got Pantsu Jutsu with a 69. We've got Ian Clasper with a 1.
I've never seen
Sharik Official Personal Vlog with a 2. That, by the way, just a reminder, guys. 1. Wait, well, is 1 you like tattoos?
1 is
2,
like tattoos.
2 you don't like
Oh.
tattoos. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my preferences list. Actually, wait, really quick. Let me do. Guys, get your super chats in. We're gonna wrap up in 10 minutes. So if you guys want to get a super chat in, now's the opportunity. Let's see here. So, okay, okay. I love you, Ian Clasper. Entertain me in 5xDM. Thank you for the 7 Canadian. Thank you, man. Baron Trump. Okay. No, I don't want to do this one. Jesus. You got to do 10, man. Sorry. 10 and up. Elder Scrolls 333. There's nothing wrong with wanting someone who is loyal and pure. Values can boil down to the ability to make intelligent decisions. Actions and inaction alike have consequences. Perception equals reality. I believe Elder Scrolls here is talking about, is this related? I assume this is related to our body count discussion. Word? I agree. Happens to be the case. Probably the lower your body count, the more loyal you're going to be.
No.
I'm going to say it. What's that? No? No, you disagree?
I disagree. I told you, it depends on the person. Like,
Yeah.
their body count could be 1 and not be loyal.
That's true.
So it doesn't mean every time, but like, I don't know the statistics or whatever, but like, not every time that's the case.
Would you say that more likely than not, someone who has a high body count is more likely to not be loyal?
I don't know.
Someone who slept with 100 people? Going to be
It
just as loyal as a virgin. If I'm a betting man,
I don't know.
someone who's a virgin is going to be far more loyal than someone who slept with 100 people.
Okay, but what if the person that has slept with 100 people is sick of it and they're like, I'm ready to commit? This person that just lost their virginity, they were like, that was so good, let's do it again.
By the way, and I remember you saying this a bit earlier on in the show. Body count isn't the amount of times you've had sex. So if you've had sex with one person 5 times, that your body count is not 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your
body count is like with different people,
yes.
5 different
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
But so you're saying if someone is a virgin who sleeps with someone and they're going to think, oh, that's awesome, let me go do it with a whole bunch of other people? Or I would assume if someone's a virgin, they're going to want to continue doing it with that person.
Well,
Maybe.
you never know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Don't assume.
Hey, it's 2022. You never know. You
Yeah.
never know. There's some crazy shit going on. Okay. And I do know both men and women that I think it's more so the case with men, but there are definitely women out there that just, they don't need to be in love with the first guy. They just some women just want to lose it. So, I guess I had a thought on this the day before. Yeah, I guess like a woman who's a future, don't hate me guys, a future slut has to start somewhere, right? Someone who's promiscuous has to start somewhere, right? If it's foregone conclusion that she's going to be promiscuous, she's going to lose her virginity at some point. So, okay, Bridget McCabe with the $10 super chat. Your whole career is based on feeding into misogyny and incel behavior. All these girls slayed. Okay, Bridget McCabe, hater. Your whole
Slay,
career
Bridget McCabe.
is based on feeding into misogyny and incel behavior. I mean, if you don't like the facts, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what specifically I said that was misogynistic though, or had anything to do with incel behavior. But if any girls at the table want to speak on behalf of Miss Bridget McCabe, if any of you think I'm a misogynist, you can say it. I don't think I've said anything which would indicate that I hate women or that I am have some sort of disdain for women. But
It's like, I think it's more of the value like how you see women's value, I think makes me rather uncomfortable. But
is this your friend in the
but
chat?
no, I don't know if
They
that
think
is
it's my
actually
friend.
really, but and I would never do that. But like, I don't know if that's entirely misogynistic, but that's kind of unpleasant to hear that men's value is somehow based in other things.
What do you mean?
I really don't want to
Can-
go back to the body count thing. I really don't. We've talked about this for like
Yeah,
40 minutes.
yeah.
But
Well, okay, so I want to make something clear. Like, so as far as your value as a human, I mean that your body count that's not a factor there. But when it comes to making, and we all make judgments, whether you guys want to admit it or not, we all make judgments about the people that we're potentially going to be partnering with, sleeping with, hooking up with, having long-term relationships with, marrying even. So we all make sort of these judgment calls. So, I mean, you know, from a human rights perspective or whatever, like, I believe, of course, like, I see the value in both men and women, but for me, for my preferences, for a preference, for a standard, for a boundary, body count matters to me. So it's not so much about your value as a human being, but I mean, we all make value calls, we all make judgment calls when it comes to potential partners. In the same way, like most of you just said, like, I want to date a guy who's taller than me. That is a numerical measurement. So you're making a value call, so to speak, based off of a guy's height. The fact of the matter is, a guy who's shorter than you could be a fantastic partner, loving, loyal, great person. But it happens to be that you might not be attracted to men who are of a smaller stature than you. And I think that's totally fine, because I think there's an evolutionary reason for women to want to date men who are taller than them, or are physically, or who have some sort of physical prowess, or who are larger than them. There's a reason. So, I mean, it just sort of comes back to the whole preferences thing. Esther, come on.
I think I'm going to stay silent. I don't want to promote further discussion. Thank you.
No, but I mean, sure, okay. So, sorry, hold on, we got a super chat here. What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, man, you gotta do $10 and over. Nicholas Val, $10 super chat. What y'all rate yourselves in terms of looks from 1 to 10, and what is your least attractive attribute? Didn't we already do this with Stifler?
You did a look or rate yourself, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Sorry, Nicholas. We already kind of did it. I don't know if you want to like look back. So, yeah. I guess he is asking about what you think your least attractive attribute is. I mean, if you guys want to answer, if you guys have something you're self-conscious about, sure, I guess. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I don't like my nose sometimes from the side. Like, it's kind of bothers
I don't like
me.
my nose.
Same. Big nose crew.
I think I have a big head.
Team Big Nose.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.